Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Kabaya and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be giving you some tips on how you can make your locks lock faster. I guess I've been seeing this video float all over this topic float all over YouTube in the lock community, so I wanted to do one myself and give you guys my way of locking your hair faster, or just in general, just locking hair faster. So if you want tips on how to lock your hair faster, make sure you stay tuned. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell, so whenever I do post a new video, you guys are notified. And welcome back to my returning subscribers. I jotted down some notes, but they're on my phone, and unfortunately I'm using my phone. And if you guys see outside my window that it is dark outside, yes, it is dark. I am currently at Walgreens waiting for my daughter's prescription because she is under the weather. So I'm waiting for that to come in. I have to go in at 12, so I got a few minutes just to make this video, or just to get the intro out, whatever. If you guys have been wondering where I've been, go ahead and check out my last video. It'll be somewhere on the screen or maybe in the description box down below. And yeah, so I wrote some of my tips and tricks down on how you can lock your hair faster, but it's on my phone, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Just a disclaimer, I am not a professional. I have never done hair in my life. I have never touched anyone else's hair in my life. I have never given anybody else hair advice. So don't come to me, don't come back to this video saying, oh, she said. No, I didn't say. Disclaimer, I'm saying this is what I did with my hair. My hair works for me. If you guys have, the same type of hair as me, it's probably not going to work the way I do it. So you might want to seek a professional, seek someone who knows how to do hair, who knows, the ins and outs of hair, who went to cosmetology school. Seek some advice from them because they have the best advice for you. But seek a loctician and all that good stuff. I'm not that person. I'm just giving you guys my advice on what I did to make my locks lock a little faster. So yeah. Okay, so I have 8 minutes. So my first tip is the crocheting method. Crocheting method is those little lock tools that you can find like in a beauty supply at your local retailer store, Walmart, Target, wherever you can find them. They have like 1, 2, and 3 sticks on them. You can use that lock tool. I'll insert a picture somewhere on this screen, but you can use that lock tool to crochet your locks together, because if you can tell, some of my ends, like look at my ends, some of my ends would unravel, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. Maybe I was doing something wrong, I don't know. Maybe that's just how the process goes. However, I did come across a video on YouTube, and I saw this girl. She had the same problem as me, so I decided to just check out her video, and I saw that she was using the crochet tool, or the lock tool, whatever you want to call it. And she was crocheting her hair in, to make it lock faster, to make it stay. So that's one way you can allow your locks to lock faster, is using that crochet tool and just going in and out. You guys can find videos all over YouTube, all over the internet, to see how you guys can use that tool. Again, I'm not a professional. Seek a professional's advice. And yeah. Okay, tip number 2. Moisturization process. Oh my goodness. A lot of people would say not to moisturize your hair when you have starter locks, but I think it's a good idea. I'm looking at this person because I don't know who he is and what he's about, so just looking out. But moisturizing your hair, your locks is so important. I wouldn't say do it every day, every week, every month. I would normally do mines, and this is just what I do. I would normally do mines every 3 to 4 months. I would mist here and there, but I wouldn't like drench my hair until like I'm fully washing my hair. So moisturization, it just helps to, you know, moisturize your hair, and it helps to spread your hair out, and then once it dries, it helps to like mat up a little bit. So that's one way of locking your hair faster as well, is making sure you keep your hair moisturized with like oils, hair grease, water, anything that you use to moisturize your hair. That will be a great way to lock your hair faster. Okay, so tip number 3 is keeping your hands out of your hair. Guys, this is so important. Keeping your hands out of your hair, just as you were when you were a loose natural. Not putting heat in your hair, not, you know, doing the most with your hair every day, all day. Do that with your locks, okay? Do it with your locks, because your locks is the same thing as your loose natural hair, except it's just matted up and locking. That's it. Keeping your hands out of your hair helps your hair to grow, helps it to be healthy, helps it to keep its texture and all of that stuff. Keep your hands out of your hair. That's all I gotta say, is keep your hands out of your hair. Tip number 4 is less stress / mental health. Okay, believe it or not, stress causes a lot of damage to your body, including your hair. Stress can cause your hair to thin, can cause your hair to break, can cause your hair to fall out, etc., etc. You just want to make sure that you guys are taking the time out for yourselves, whether that's drawing, whether it's painting, taking a walk out in the park, talking to somebody. You want to make sure that you have enough time to yourself to clear your mental capacity. You know, just clearing your mind helps a lot. Like, your body speaks to you. Your body is your signs, pretty much, to tell you about your health. So, and that includes your hair too. So make sure you guys are taking the time out to, you know, relax. Whether it's 5 minutes a day, whether it's 10 minutes a day, take time out to yourselves to clear your minds. Get rid of the stress, get rid of the anxiety, the depression, all of that stuff, because that ties into your body, and that can cause your hair to, you know, do a lot of damage, pretty much. So just take the time out. Okay guys, so I finally have her prescription, so I'm on my way home. So I'm gonna do this video while I'm driving. Okay, so tip number 5. Tip number 5 ties into tip number 4, pretty much. That is taking care of your body. Your health is very important. Taking your vitamins, that's also important. You want to make sure you're taking your vitamins so that you're not only allowing your hair to grow, but so that you're getting the nutrition that you need, the vitamins that you need, the minerals that you need, all of that good stuff. It's not just only eating your vegetables or exercising and all that stuff. You have to take your vitamins too. That's why when we were kids, our parents always gave us vitamins to take. So, because that's a really important step in your body process. So yeah, taking your vitamins is very important. That helps your hair to grow as well. How does it tie into locking your hair? I don't think it does, but it helps to grow your hair. So your locks is your hair, and your hair is going to grow. So you want to make sure that you're taking your vitamins as well. Okay, and my last tip of the day, or of the night, or of the morning, is training your hair. So training your hair basically means to me is, you know, every week you do your hair, or every time you do your retwist, or every time you get your hair done, you always want to make sure that you're training your hair to lay a certain way, to fall a certain way, that you're twisting a certain way, because that helps to lay your locks down as well. I didn't know that in the beginning, but now I started figuring it out. So I'm in a routine of twisting my hair every, like, I would say month and a half, because I don't retwist every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. I feel like that is too much for me personally to keep doing that every 2 to 3 weeks. I know my retwists don't last for a whole month, but I allow my hair to grow and give it some breathing room so that I'm not pulling and stretching my hair all the time, or retwisting my hair, or, you know, just putting tension on my hair. So that's another thing. You guys want to make sure that you're training your hair to lay and fall a certain way, that how you want it to fall, or how you know, want to train your hair. Do that. Just make sure you're training your hair so that your hair knows what to do the next time you go to wash, or you go to retwist, or you go to twist out or braid out, do anything, you know. So yeah, that is the end of my tips and tricks. That is what worked for me personally. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I have never done hair in my life. This is just what I've done for myself, and it worked for me. If it works for me, it works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for you too, because everybody is different. Everybody has different types of hair. Everybody has different types of bodies and all of this good stuff. So yeah, just make sure you guys are doing what you do best for your hair. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Always remember that practice does not make you perfect, but it does make you better. So keep trying, and I promise you'll get better at it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope you like it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel.